Hurricane Maria, a powerful Category 4 storm, is now barreling towards Puerto Rico.
You can tell on the faces of the news reporters, they were like, this is big, and this is coming straight at us.
Storming through the Caribbean with a vengeance, this morning Maria is a life-threatening behemoth slamming Puerto Rico, the 10th strongest Atlantic hurricane ever recorded.
I've got a lump in my throat thinking about what's about to happen.
I think people were not ready for such big hurricane.
People were just emptying shelves on the supermarket, taking water, taking canned foods.
This is clearly going to be the most devastating storm in the history of our island.
Maria was the exception. Maria was coming straight at us, and it came right in through this town, Yabucoa.
The situation here is dire. We have been seeing pounding winds and howling rain here throughout the morning.
It was something out of a movie. I mean, it was scary. You could hear the actual howling and the cracking of the trees.
The sounds were so loud that they were almost unbelievable.
It's like a cracking sound that it just chills you, and you're like, oh my God, you know, you just imagine the destruction that's going on. I mean, the wind, it just stripped everything.
When I went out, there was no rain, no trees. What happened to my island?
My name is Joanna Medina. I'm an English teacher here in the Luis Muñoz Marin High School in Yabucoa, Puerto Rico.
My name is Rivera. I work at Padre Rufo Bilingual School. Been working here for the past 27 years.
This used to have big trees where the kids had shade and they could sit around under the trees, you know, talking and some reading and doing their homework. There was a lot of work in this area, just cleaning up and getting rid of everything that was a danger, a hazard to the kids. There was no electricity in the whole town. School starts August 13th on Monday, and we got power Wednesday, August the 8th.
We were giving them classes from 7:30 to 12:30 because there was no power. You realize how important electrical power is, especially for a teacher. You must go back to the basics with this chalk and board, you know. You also realize that chalk and board is not as effective as it was with my older students because they belong to a new generation. It was a challenge, to be honest. It was a challenge to teach in those conditions.
A lot of the parents were already saying, if the school doesn't have electricity, I'm not enrolling them in that school. I'm going to look for another school. There are people, thousands and thousands of people, leaving the island to different parts of the United States. You've seen them, some of these students from 7th grade all the way to high school, and it's frustrating, it's saddening, but at the same time, you know the struggles they're going through, and you think maybe they're gonna have a better opportunity.
This classroom suffered a lot of damage due to the hurricane. Especially the ceiling, a lot of water came through that window, and the teacher here lost a lot of material. Some books have to be thrown away. I don't know, it's a chaos, you know. Yes, but then again, we work with what we have. This classroom is going to be fixed eventually. We hope this year they fix it, but we have internet in our school. You see those black boxes? They belong to the internet, so we have access to the web, yes. Thank God we have power, and we are expecting our students on Monday. The first day of school is a very important day in schools because they come with a lot of energy.
You could see on their faces, some were so happy to be back. I mean, they just wanted to come back and see their friends and see their teachers.
The instructions were, let them talk about the hurricane for the first perhaps 1 or 2 days, and then try to distract them from that.
We let them talk about the hurricane, express themselves, but I didn't want to keep on, dragging that through the whole school year. It is something that changed all of our lives. I let them express themselves, go through the process of grieving whatever they had to grieve, and then I said, you know what, guys, we need to move forward, and you need to graduate, and you need to graduate with the skills that you need because you're going to university. This is going to continue. Life goes on. Yeah, we're going through a crisis. There are a lot of other important issues, but an education is still an important issue. You may not have enough food. You may not have enough water, but you need to feed not only your body, you need to feed your mind. We struggled, we cried. All of the people who came from different parts of the world and focused on us and gave us the help we needed to get back on our feet. We are so grateful. Thank you.
We lost some of our beaches. I don't know if you were told that, the erosion of the coastline. So physically, we will never be the same, but emotionally, we are growing stronger.
We're a small island, and we are humble people, but we're hardworking, and we are resilient.
Hello Today fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.